How's it going, everybody? Back with more Lorcana. Surprise, surprise. So, if you saw the last two videos, you know that I opened 44 blister packs that we found at a couple targets. I did some trading in the meantime and posted up on the local Facebook group to see if anybody had any enchanted rares to trade for every extra and all of the bulk. So it ended up being about 500 extra cards I had. I will put some pictures up of what I traded away, and happened to also visit my local card shop, and they had a little something something. So I worked out a couple different trades for all of the bulk, and then some extra video games that I had that I traded away. So number one, we got some extra stuff to open today. So we have the starter decks that I got from Ravensburger. That came in my order that I was able to place while their store was open last Friday. And then as part of one of the trades, I got a booster box. So we'll open that today. And here is what we got for the trades. So I'm pretty happy with it. I know I lost a little bit in value, but that's the way it goes with trading sometimes, especially with a shop. So we were able to add an Enchanted Aurora. This came in the trade with the booster box. So I've traded basically all the bulk away for an Enchanted Aurora and a booster box. Those are going for, this card I think is going for like 280 maybe? I don't know, 250, 280 right now. And the booster box is like 380, 390 is the market price on TCG Player for it. So Aurora, booster box, all the bulk from the last two card openings. Can't complain about that, 240, 250 bucks worth of cards. Got 23 foils that I needed from that pack, plus the Maleficent Legendary, and was able to parlay all the extras into another booster box for us to open, and one of the enchanted rares we needed. But the big one, and I traded away this set of games for it, put a picture up there, was, voila, we got the Elsa. So pretty happy with that. I mean, I'm certainly not going to say no if we pull another one or be unhappy about it in any way, shape, or form, but look at the foil on that. It is, I don't know if I'm just like being dramatic, but it seems like a better foil than the other enchanted rares as well. So like I'm trying to get the Aurora to look that good, and it just doesn't look as good as Elsa. So very happy with that. Two of the better enchanted rares that we needed. That gives us a total, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're halfway there on enchanted rares. It's a lot of shiny. So pretty happy with that. Again, if we pull a duplicate Elsa, definitely not going to complain. It's at like $700 right now. So let's get into some packs. Each of these starter decks have one pack in them, I think. So we will open those up. My brother and I are going to be playing this weekend, so we'll just use these starter decks to play. So let's see, it comes with just a starter deck wrapped in paper instead of plastic. So I'll set those off to the side for he and I to use, and we get one card, or one pack of cards for it. So assuming a rule book, yeah, something like that. Playmat, and some, I guess, damage counters. So I'll set all this kind of stuff aside, and we will, let's open up all of these first, and then we'll rip open the packs. So between the booster box and the 3 packs we're going to get from these starter decks, we'll be opening up 27 packs today. And I hope out of that, we are missing 77, I think, foils, including the enchanted rare. So 77 total cards, still missing for the master set. So I hope we get some of the foils we need, and it would be cool to get an enchanted rare out of this booster box, but I'm not going to count on it. So let's see what's in here first. See what we can pull out of just a single pack from a starter deck. So get through our commons here, one of each color, and then we have 3 uncommons. And our first rare slot is a Captain Hook, Ruthless Pirate. Second rare slot is a Maui Demigod, and a Mother Knows Best foil. Like I said, I still do need 70 plus of the foils, so I don't have like the the best handle on which ones I'm still missing. You know, most of the ones I'm missing are rares, super rares, and legendaries. So I think I have most of the common and uncommon foils by this point, but I'll catalog after we open up this booster box and give an update in the next video. I do have one of the gift sets or whatever coming as well, so we'll open that up. So I know we at least got 4 more packs coming. Mad Hatter, Chief Tui, and Prince Philip. First rare slot is a Fishbone Quill. Second rare is Maleficent, Biding Her Time, sorry, and a Ransack is our foil. Alright, last single pack from these starter decks. Let's see if we can get lucky and pull a legendary or something like that. Work Together, Gaston, Hakuna Matata, Goons, Prince Philip, Donald Duck Musketeer, Donald Duck Boisterous Fowl. First rare slot is Hades, King of Olympus. Second is Cusco. Hey, I'll take it. And a foil Rapunzel uncommon. So nothing too crazy out of the single packs, but let's go ahead and rip open the tab here and see what we can get. Again, traded for this, so I'm not going to beat myself up too much over it not being, you know, an MSRP purchase, because it's come on. It is, you know, market value for it at the current moment is what it is, and that's the trade value I got out of it. You know, I think I had, I don't know, call it $500-600 worth of trade value off of all of the extras from those 44 packs we opened in the last 2 videos. So, you know, between the Enchanted Rare, Aurora, and the booster box, I was happy to get that in trade value. Plus, it allows us to open more packs and, you know, gamble a little bit more. So we got Dr. Facilier as our first rare, a super rare Maximus Palace Horse, and an Elsa foil. Definitely not one I need, but still cool to see an Elsa foil. Actually, let's go down just the line here. We'll see which stack gives us the best cards. Archimedes, Tinkerbell, Merlin, Gaston, Mr. Smee, Captain Hook, Pascal, Cheshire Cat, Belle. First rare slot is a super rare, the Queen. That means the next rare slot will either be a super rare or a legendary, so it's always the same or above in rarity. So we get a super rare Mother Gothel, and our foil is a common Genie. So I'm not recognizing any, you know, I glanced over the list of foils I needed, and, you know, all that information of 70 plus cards promptly left my brain, but I'm not seeing anything that I am recognizing we need yet. So again, I hope I end up with 5 or so out of here. First rare is a Mickey Mouse Musketeer. Second is Ursula's Shell Necklace. And our rare foil here is a Genie Powers Unleashed. I may need this one, so if so, that's a pretty okay pull. It is an interesting point of discussion. The, you know, price, the market price of a booster box tends to drive the market price of the singles. And not always. If you look at some old Pokemon sets, you know, there are a lot of sealed collectors in the Pokemon community. Steal from the Rich, Super Rare Aurora, and our foil is a beast. Uncommon. There are a lot of sealed collectors in the Pokemon community. There are definitely going to be in the Lorcana community as well. You know, maybe not right now because the cost of a booster box, say market price is $380, right? If you can pretty much guarantee you get 4 legendaries out of it, you don't have to get too lucky past those legendaries to pull that amount of value out of it. First rare is Jasmine, second rare is Flotsam, and a Simba Future King. Actually, might need this one, so I don't expect, you know, to lose much value. It's not like I'm paying market price on this and only going to be able to recoup MSRP worth of value out of it. I should, hopefully anyway, be able to pull a couple good cards and recoup most of the trade value of this and parlay that into more trades for maybe another Enchanted Rare or something like that. First legendary is a Maleficent. We cannot stop pulling this now. This is like 4 of them past few things we've opened, and Aurora as our foil, just a common. So let's sleeve up our Maleficent here. Best pull we've got so far. I'm tempted to put the Elsa there in that little spot of honor, but it feels disingenuous since I didn't pull it, so we will reserve that spot for the best card we pull, not the best card we traded for. Peter Pan, Mickey Mouse, Peter Pan, Mr. Smee, Beast Mirror, uncommon start with Ariel on human legs, Kronk, and cut to the chase. First rare slot is Captain Hook thinking a happy thought. And then Teka is our super rare in our second rare slot. And then we got a Sergeant Tibbs common foil. Let's see here. Ooh, is this the last? Yeah, last card on our rightmost stack. Alright, let's see. First rare slot is Lantern. Second is Do It Again. And we have a nice foil, Be Prepared. Fairly confident I do not have that, and even if I do, the value on this is going to be pretty high. So this is kind of what I mean, right? I don't know it off the top of my head, but I think the value for the non-foil version of this card is right around 20-30 bucks. So the foil probably at least 5 to 10 higher than that, maybe up to double. So regardless if I need that or not, if I need it, cool, it saved me some money. If I don't need it, that just goes a long way towards making up the value of, say, this $380 market value booster box. So it's not hard to recoup your investment on it if you are planning on moving the cards. Like, you know, all these uncommons and stuff like that. I don't know, there's 6 commons, 3, yeah, okay. First rare if it's not broke, super rare Mickey, Wayward Sorcerer, and Moana, chosen by the ocean as our foil. So it's not hard to recoup if you are planning on getting rid of the cards, right? So if you're collecting like I am, just trying to collect the master set, you know, I am opening a lot of product and, you know, giving it back to the player community, whether that's trading players or giving it back to my local card shop that sells singles. That's another valuable one, right? So that's a playable card. So just this uncommon, I think, is, you know, between $3 and $5. First rare slot is White Rabbit's Pocket Watch, Captain Hook, Ruthless Pirate, and our foil is a Stitch, new dog. I do need this one. I'm fairly confident because I had somebody offer this to me in trade saying, here, I know you need this on your list. So we're crossing off a few on our master list, but none of the heavy hitters so far. Still, the Enchanted Rares are crazy in price, you know, basically minimum $300 for any of the enchanted rares I need, or minimum $250, we'll say, at current prices, and I don't want to pay those, so hopefully we can pull them. Plasma Blaster is our first rare. We got a super rare Aerial. Need this one in foil. And darn it, I think this means we will not be getting an enchanted rare out of this box. This is a card I need though, and I think value-wise it's like 40 to 50 bucks, so I'm not going to complain. But I do believe that prevents us from getting an enchanted rare out of this box, at least in my experience. So, foil, legendary, Hades, Infernal Schemer. Nice. So let's see if we get 3 more legendaries. Hopefully we can get some Rapunzels. That's the most expensive legendary at the moment. I think it's like $60, so that'll help. People will be a lot more willing to give up their enchanted rares if we have something like a Rapunzel. Hades, King of Olympus is our first rare. Yeah, well, hey, there you go. Ask and ye shall receive. So Rapunzel is our next legendary, and our foil is an Olaf, Friendly Snowman. And see, this is another one. So it's Olaf, right? So I think just the foil version of Olaf is like $5-6. It's not difficult to make up good value out of these booster boxes because you're guaranteed a certain amount of hits. You get a lot of different foils, and very happy with the Rapunzel. In fact, I've got a buddy who plays, who I know is looking. I don't know if he needs a full play set of it, but I'll at least be able to recoup, $50-60 of the cost of this box just with that card. Okay, so we have a Goofy Musketeer, Donald Duck Musketeer, Rapunzel, and let's see if we can get the Mickey Musketeer in our rare slot. Lady Tremaine, Scar Mastermind, and Yzma is our foil. So I'm expecting 2 more legendaries. It would be pretty cool if there was the possibility of a legendary foil and an enchanted rare in the same box, but just again, in my experience, it's one or the other. I was operating under the impression that the pull rates for those two are about the same, but there's no way that can be the case, at least anecdotally for me. I've pulled so many of the legendary foils and only 1 enchanted rare. Jafar Keeper Secrets is our first rare. Super rare Tinkerbell Giant Fairy, so again, another like $30 card. We're stacking up the value just off of normal cards. Sudden Chill is our foil. Good foil on that one. Some of them can be underwhelming, but this is not one of them. So I will, be hanging with my son this weekend, and maybe we'll drive around, check out some Targets, check out some Walmarts. He's like 20 months old, so Grab Your Sword is the first rare, Just in Time is the second, and we got a foil rare Musketeer Tapward. He's like 20 months old, so driving him around to any store, throwing him in a cart, he'll find plenty of stuff to look at and babble at and have fun. So might see if we can find some more product in the wild this weekend. I don't think any of our card shops stock on the weekends though. GameStop around town, I believe, stocked up today. First rare slot is Genie Powers Unleashed, and we got a super rare Marshmallow, the least valuable super rare, I believe, in the set. It's like a 50-cent card when some of the other super rares are up to $20, like that Tinkerbell, $30. We got a foil Captain Hook, common. So that's what I mean. The player base is driving the value, and the lack of product is driving the value. So if people at the card shop, when they want to build their decks, have to pay $350, $380 for a booster box, that's going to continue to drive the value of these singles up until more product is introduced. They will crash, but the more people have invested in it, the less amount of crash there will be, the smaller drop, I guess, in value I would expect to see. So I don't know. I don't think the I don't think the Elsa is going to remain, $700 forever. But if you think of it like, if this ends up being a successful TCG, and this is like the base set for Pokemon, Elsa is the Charizard of the set, right? So eventually it'll be worth the 700 in trade value that I got for it today. Maui Hero Doll. And our next legendary is Hades Infernal Schemer. So we got a Donald Duck foil and another Hades here. So again, pretty good value there. I think this is $20 to $30. So we got the foil and the non-foil of it. Friends on the other side, Mickey Mouse, Magic Golden Flower, Scar, Timon, Break, You've Forgotten Me, Beast, Moana. First rare slot is Hans, another valuable card for players. Super rare Mickey Mouse Artful Rogue, and a Goofy Daredevil as our foil. Love the art on that card. What do we have? So I guess I can expect one more legendary out of the rest of these packs. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm wondering if the foil legendaries are, one per box if the box does not contain a enchanted rare, because I believe that in all the boxes I've opened that's been the case. Captain Hook is our first rare. Lilo Making a Wish, another valuable card for our next rare slot, and an uncommon One Jump Ahead in our foil slot. Just 4 packs left. Jafar, Aladdin, Jasmine, got the whole Aladdin set there. Elsa, Healing Glow, Cerberus, Be Our Guest, Frying Pan, Fan the Flames. First rare slot is Iago. Next rare slot is a super rare Whole New World, valuable card. Good trade value there. And a Lantern, another valuable card, and a foil too, so I'm sure that's got some pretty good value to it. I might need that though. I don't think so, but I may need it. Need a lot of the foil rares, and even more of the foil super rares, and basically all other than Beast, I think, and now Hades, and, well, I don't know. We have maybe half of the foil legendaries. And Jasper, Chief Tui. Alright, first rare slot is Maleficent. Second is Dr. Facilier. And we have a common Hakuna Matata as our foil. Nope, 2 packs. So second to last pack here. Jetson, Hidden Mickey up here. Horus, Work Together, Pongo, another Hidden Mickey on his shoulder there. Hey Hey, Beast Mirror, LeFou, Ransack, Rapunzel, and our, what I assume is our last legendary, is Tekka. So we'll stick that there. Oh, double legendary pack. Duh, this was in the first slot, so the next card has to be the same rarity or higher. So our first rare slot was a legendary, which means our second is as well. So double hitter there, we got a bell, and our foil is a common Magic. So heck yeah, I'll take that. We got an extra legendary out of this box due to the double hitter pack. I believe that's the first booster box I've opened with 5 regular legendaries, plus we got 1 foil legendary, so 6 total legendaries out of this box. Pretty happy with that. Wish there were 6 Rapunzels. Alright, or Elsas. I think they're both pretty valuable. Last pack, Freeze, Stolen Scimitar, Develop Your Brain, Abu, Pumbaa, Aladdin, Uncommon start with Elsa Snow Queen, Mad Hatter, Scepter of Arendelle, and our first rare slot is Be Prepared, super rare Mulan, and finishing off with an uncommon Be Our Guest foil. So again, no enchanted rare, but I'm sure there are 4 or 5 at least foils in there that we needed. And for the legendaries, we did better than normal, right? So we got a Bell, which is, you know, a $45, $50 card. Taka, I don't think is that valuable, but still a legendary. A foil Hades, which I'm fairly positive I need. Non-foil Hades, another valuable card. 1 Rapunzel, which is the most valuable legendary you can pull at the moment. And a Maleficent, which again is like $45. So just in these cards, like right here, we made up the bulk of the value of the booster box at its price. Not to mention all of the, you know, super rares and even uncommons that can be valuable in the set. But again, we'll see if we can parlay that into more of these enchanted rares, because I'm only going to pull what I need for the master set out of here and try to trade away the rest and get some more of these enchanted rares. So we got half of them done for the master set, and we just need 6 more. So let's see if we can get all of those and close out this collection. Start clearing away some of the foils we need. I'm not sure how many more times I'll get lucky being able to get product, but I appreciate you guys watching. If you want to see any more being opened up, click that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. Would love to get to about 250 or something. Maybe we'll do a giveaway if I can get some more starter decks or something. I'll run a giveaway of that at say 250, 300 subscribers, something like that. I appreciate it. Everybody have a good one. Thanks for watching.